Hi, this is Jim Highland, founder of Winter Sun Farms. Today we're going to demonstrate the berry cobbler. Here's the recipe that I printed offline, and here are the ingredients. Today we're going to use blueberries. These are from Greg Farm in Red Hook, and whole raspberries from Stone Ledge Farm in South Cairo. Here we have the flour, baking powder, a little bit of salt, sugar, milk, and vanilla extract. And here's the butter. The first thing you do is preheat the oven to 350, which we have already done. And then you take the stick of butter and put it into cast iron frying pan, which can go into oven, which is very important because we're going to melt it right in the oven. There it goes. We'll let that melt in there, probably like 5 or 6 minutes. Always got to be careful, the handle will be hot when you take it out. We'll let that melt in there, and now we'll go to the berries. The berries we're just going to heat up a little bit on the stovetop. There's the beautiful raspberries. The recipe calls for about 3 cups, and these two together are just about 3 cups. These are the blueberries. These are from Greg Farm again. And we're just going to add these right in to this pot here. You just heat them up very little, and from the cup of sugar you're using, you just throw a little pinch in there. And we'll let those heat up. And here we'll mix the dry ingredients, the flour, baking powder, and just a pinch of salt. Whisk those together just to mix them up. There you go. Now just check it, and the butter is melted in there, which is wonderful. So we'll take this out. It will be hot, so use your oven mitt. That's the one danger part of this recipe. So now we're going to mix all the wet ingredients and the sugar. So we're going to take the milk, a cup of sugar, vanilla extract. We use 1 teaspoon. In there. And we'll mix this together. And now we'll add the butter. Remember, the pan will be hot. I like to coat the pan, make sure it's nice and coated, because that's where you're going to be putting the cobbler back in. I'll mix the butter in there. Okay, and that just gets mixed around like that. Okay, we finished mixing this up. Nice. And now we're just going to pour this right into the skillet. There we go. Just make sure it all gets in there. Can't really make too much mistakes with this recipe. Okay, so we have all the batter in there. Now, to make it a berry cobbler, I have the berries that we're heating here a little bit. Just heating them up a little bit. Okay, turn that off. Put the berries right, just pour them right into the middle. You can throw them around a little bit, but you don't have to. Okay. And then we're going to put that right back into the oven. There we go. Now that bakes for about 45 minutes to an hour, and it will come out, will be delicious. The cobbler's been in the oven for 15 minutes. We're going to test it now, see if it's done. A great way to test it is to use a toothpick. Here you go. Open up the oven. You can see it bubbling, which is perfect. You just put in the toothpick. Nothing comes out. That means it's done. You can also tell by the beautiful brown color that it's done too. I'll put it right here. We have some eager fans ready to try some. So we'll just scoop this out. This is great served with ice cream or whipped cream. guys, ready to eat. The berry cobbler, a fan favorite.